our Montessori language curriculum starts with oral language or pre-reading skills. This includes matching, learning opposites, categories, sequencing pictures into a story. We do poems, and we practice vocabulary, and then we also work on skills called phonemic awareness, which is being able to hear the sounds in words. That includes rhyming, hearing syllables, beginning sounds, ending and middle sounds. And once a child is comfortable identifying the sound in a word, say cat, then we can start to connect the letter symbol with that sound. So they'll learn that this is the letter that makes the k sound. And we're going to start with the letter sounds because that is what's going to help them learn to read and write more so than the letter names. And then eventually they do learn that C says k, A says a. But the most important thing for those early reading skills is that they know the sound that goes with each letter. And so as they start to connect the letter symbol with that sound, then we have a variety of activities to help them practice those skills and become really familiar with that. Because once they know the letters that represent each sound, they can start to write words. So they might say mom, and they'll go ah, If they know what those sounds look like, they can start building those words. And in the boxes we have movable alphabets, so it has loose letters that they can use to start building words. And the reason we do this is because often children are able to cognitively build words to hear the sounds and connect those with the letters long before they have the motor control to write those words with a pencil. So on this shelf, we're really working with the cognitive aspect of writing, being able to hear those sounds and represent them with letters. Along that same time, though, we do want to work on building the mechanical skills for writing. So this is our writing shelf, and you see those shapes. We call those metal insets, not insects, as the kids will often be confused, but so that's the shapes that they can trace to practice using the pencil, developing that strength and coordination that they will use for writing. And then we have a variety of other materials to help them build their confidence with writing letters and then onto words and stories. And then we also have our reading shelf here. So we start with words that they can sound out. They're called CVC words often. That's consonant, vowel, consonant. So those are the simplest words that children start reading. We start with words. They can read lists and word families. And then we start to have them working on sentences. We have the Washika reading program that helps them sequentially work on increasingly more complex reading skills. So we start with the simple 3-letter words, and then we're going to add in blends, and it there's a series of 9 cabinets that stretches all the way into first grade level spelling work that the children work through as they're ready. We also will work on what are called sight words, or sometimes we refer to them as heart words, the words that don't follow the spelling patterns that they have to learn by heart. But we do that after they're confident with decoding, which is sounding out words that have a regular spelling pattern. And finally, we have our advanced language shelf, where we have different activities to learn about the different types of words, nouns and verbs and articles, as well as work on more advanced reading with different series of books.